John back here. Let's pretend like that last couple minutes stream didn't happen. We are ready to go properly now. Everything is good. Tell you guys, little sleep, all-nighter, pretty much all-nighter last night, and finally back in town, and finally I did not have enough prep time for that, but so my true apologies there. That was not professional at all. We have fixed the title. We have fixed the OBS. Everything looks good now. Everything is set. The main order business, of course, is the very, very, very important random. The cool thing about the random, I gotta say, for this product versus a lot of random team breaks we've done is that there are a lot of teams kind of in that top tier, or at least very close to it. There's a lot relatively close in value. So, you know, there's obviously a few spots you don't want to hit. There's a few of those, of course. Blue Jays, White Sox. There's a couple of them that are definitely much less value than others. But overall, it's much more evenly spread out than the average product. So, a lot of people should be relatively happy with the random outcome here, and hopefully with the case as well. All right, let's do this thing. Let's see. We are set this time. Okay, so of course, when people pick numbers, Rob Lovelace had number 1, Justin number 2, Jesse number 3, etc., down to Nicholas at number 30. So that's why they're in this order. So we're going to random this. I'm going to bring this over and roll the dice one time first to determine how many times. But we're going to random the names and then just put them next to the teams on the left. We're not going to random the team list. There's no need to do both. Doesn't accomplish anything, and this keeps it smoother on the screen, so you see easily as you're used to with the teams. All right, here we go. Whatever this comes up, as long as it's not snake eyes, it is double threes. Double threes. So 6 times on the random. Six times on the random, then we'll just copy and paste over there. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Here you have it. William, it's going to be up there with the Diamondbacks, and Rob down there with the Nats. Boom, pasted. William, Diamondbacks, Rob, Nats at the bottom. And you can see everywhere you match up. Let me go ahead and bold this. Looks better. There we are. And we will get this off screen. Okay, I'm not going to bother to read them all out. You guys can see who you got. Let's get to the cards. We're a little behind schedule, of course. We do have PYT number 1 coming up pretty much as soon as we sign off for this. I'll set up for that one and go live. We do have auctions ending right now for our first player break. That'll run tomorrow. That is a 3 caser, 2 hobby, and 3 delight. We do have 2 more player breaks over the extended weekend here. They'll run on Monday and then very early on Tuesday, since we'll ship everything out on Wednesday. I'll be throwing on gloves in just a second here. I am flying solo here today and tomorrow, it looks like. So be a little slower, no layer level side top loading. Should be back for Tuesday's break, maybe Mondays. I think Tuesdays. But we'll manage. And yeah, we did drop PYT number 2 a little while ago. I'll also be dropping another random team tonight. Same exact price, which I believe is the lowest you'll find anywhere. I'd be pretty shocked if it wasn't. But you guys know this, preaching to the choir in that respect. All right, like I said, I don't know every big name. So please feel free to chime in and tell me, hey, you're an idiot, that guy sucks, or hey, oh my God, we just hit a complete monster and you didn't even realize it was big. Whatever it is, let's do it. I hope it's a lot more of the latter. All right, just going to start off with Jacob Wilson, rookie. Adios, Nick Kurtz. Now, I will say, I am not familiar. Adios. That could be a pretty rare insert, if it is. Hey, congratulations, Nick Kurtz. Nick Kurtz there hit for Oakland, not Nick Kurtz spot. This is a team break. By the way, Oakland, biggest team. Herb, here we go. Good luck. All right, so autos do come up next. We'll go ahead and do them here. Probably next box I'll bring cards around. I don't know. Juan Cabada for the Cubbies with a base autograph. Blake Walters, Royals. First auto, of course, and Alessandro De La Cruz. De La Cruz is 34 out of 150 for the Rockies. Hey, could be a decent one. I'm really not sure. Blu-ray Wave. Blu-ray Wave out of 150 right there. De La Cruz, Rockies. Nice hit, Andrew. Adios is pretty common. All right. Well, that's disappointing, but we got Corbin Burns, 44 out of 499 on the base geometric. Junior Caminero, 10 of 125. Manny Machado, 243 out of 250. And Kevin DeFrank. So that's an international signing. Assuming that's a short print right there. Kevin DeFrank. Short print of some sort, international signing. And we have a red rookie for James Wood. Red rookie, James Wood. I'm going to go ahead and jump to box 2. We will do a recap, so I will be pausing a little bit between boxes from here on out. Kevin, sorry, just a base. Charlie Condon, I know these are relatively common. I don't know the name of the insert, MM there. Charlie Condon, feel free to help me out. All right, autographs, RJ Shrek, Blue Jays, 242 out of 299. We got Marco Dinge. I'm going to go with Dinges, I'm not totally sure. Base ink for the Brew Crew. And Yaro Padilla for the Cardinals, 326 out of 499 with a refractor first autograph, Padilla. John Gill, 104 of 299, purple geometric for the Braves. Liberty Ponte, number 190 out of 250 for the Reds. And Roman Anthony with, I believe these are base geometrics out of 499. 318 of 499, Roman Anthony. Steven Ramirez, that just appears to be a base, and Matt Shaw, red rookie. You get one red rookie per box in Delight. Not bad if so. Obviously, we all know there are some nice perks to the red rookies. Obviously, pertaining to your guy's performance. Not just rookie year, but, you know, even if he doesn't shine in the rookie year, comes through some stuff later on, that can be even bigger. All right, so bear with me just a second. I'm just going to sleeve up a little on the side for the recap. I'm not going to top load. Obviously, all the hits will be top loaded. If you're new with us, normally about 95% of breaks at least. We do have help on the side taking care of this, but like I said, flying solo today and tomorrow. Even Layla gets a break once in a while. All right, box number 3. Like it's been a rough start. On box number 3, turn it around. All right, Rosarina base. We got Cam Smith on the MM. We got an orange autograph right here. It's going to be Kyle Karros. Kyle Karros for the Rockies. Have no idea on him. Hope he's big. Number 19 out of 25. Eh? You know, orange wave. First hitter, auto, never a bad thing. Kyle. Out of 25 there. They said Andrew. We got Juan Tomas with the base ink for the Cubbies, and Cade Smith. Cade Smith for the Yankees, base autograph. Cody Bellinger, green geometric, 90 of 99. Kenny Finellen, 105 of 150 on the blue geometric Brew Crew, and John Gill with his second hit, 232 out of 499, base geometric. Oh, that's a surprise. All right, Alessandro De La Cruz with his second auto. That is just snuck in there as a bonus autograph right there. Alessandro De La Cruz, base ink Rockies. So, well, bonus autograph. All right. Mike George base and Mick Abel, red rookie. Take a bonus. Why not? Not expect that. Three autos per box, sometimes 4. All right, box number 4 here. All right, no comment on the KOs, so I'm assuming, unfortunately, not a monster thing. We'll learn the guys. At least by tomorrow's breaks. All right, Logan Henderson, base rookie. Adios, Vlad Jr., as described. Relatively common. Corey Cousin, 119 out of 499 on the refractor first auto for the Royals. And Henry Baez with the base first ink for the Padres, Henry Baez. Jose Anderson, True Blue, out of 150 here, autograph for the Brew Crew. 77 out of 150, Jose Anderson. Hitter, True Blue, never a bad thing. Brew Crew, anybody? 77 out of 150 there, Jose. Yamamoto, base geometric, 497 out of 499. And Taylor Serrano, 132 out of 299 for the Twins. We got a yellow geometric here for Bo Davidson. Bo Davidson for the Giants. Ethan Salas base and red rookie for Marcelo Mayer. All right, I'm gonna assume based on the chat silence that the ones that I'm not sure of have not been that good as of yet. So man, if that's the case, we really need to find some heat in these last two boxes. We're due. That's the good thing. We're due. All right, box number 5. Need some better color too. Sung Chang, base rookie. That's beautiful. Meteoric Rise, Walker Jenkins, and I do believe we have a red autograph. It looks like it might be a true. Nope, not a true. It looks like a red shimmer auto out of 5 coming up. I think it's out of 5. Walker Jenkins, Meteoric Rise. Perhaps that's a rare one. I'm gonna guess it is. I'm gonna move these autos around since, like I said, we do have red. Something to get excited about. All right, never know. Could be a complete banger. We got Royce Lewis, 114 of 250 on a purple geometric. Christopher Acosta. Brew Crew, 33 out of 50 on a gold geometric. Mick Abel, 124 of 150, blue geometric. David Sandlin is the base first, and Trace Sweeney, red rookie. Christopher Suero, base first autograph for the Mets. And let's bring around the other base auto. It is Jacob Wright, base auto for the Dodgers. All right, here we go. Red shimmer first auto. 3 of 5. 3 out of 5. Good luck, everybody. This is what we play for. 3 out of 5. Hi-ya. That's the one thing I know. Tampa Bay Rays. Not necessarily going to be a monster. Make out court. I hope I'm wrong there. Perhaps I'm wrong. Perhaps I'm wrong on the Rays. I'm not perfect on this stuff. Like I said, I'm new on this one. I'm not totally up to speed on the product. I mean, they're not the worst team out there. So, you know, maybe it's the best guy for them. I don't know. Make out court. Rays. Who's got that? Justin, congratulations. 3 of 5. Either way, it's a red Bowman first auto of a hitter. Not the worst thing, even if he's not the biggest guy. But maybe he is. I don't know. Make out court. Congratulations, Justin. Feel free to chime in. I know my chat's working. What's up, Russ? Thanks again for your comment earlier in the group, too. Appreciate that. Beautiful card, man. Just so you know that. Walker Jenkins. Beautiful card. Meteoric Rise. Good job with some of these inserts. It's working, says D. All right. Fair enough. All right, last box. Maybe a black to 10. GPK auto. Here, those are insanely rare. I'm not sure on the print run, but we did just pull a red, but you know, you can still get something else. Salvador Perez, 24 of 99 on the front here. Came to the league. Another one of those. Did a great job with the design here, but, you know, not the... That's Cruz, right? Not the, yeah, Dylan Cruz there. Not the rarest, though. Will Taylor, nice color match here. 65 of 75 on the yellow ink. Will Taylor, Pirates. And we do have the Delight, I assume Delight exclusive here. Christopher Acosta for the Brew Crew. 146 out of 150. 146 of 150 on the Choice auto. And Robert Hipwell for the Giants with the base first auto. Bo Davidson, 252 out of 499, geometric. Walker Buehler, 248 out of 499, also base geometric. And Christian Aguiles, 96 of 125, geometric parallel. And we did get a second bonus autograph here. Alorki Rodriguez for the Rangers, 250 out of 499. Alorki Rodriguez. All right, so 20 autos in the case. Kale Fountain, 122 out of 499 with a refractor there. Seems to kind of also be based an extra hit, so to speak, because normally we just get a base right there. And Drake Baldwin with the red rookie to close out the case. All right, give me just a second, finish up some sleeving, and then we'll do a quick recap. Then we will sign off and be back in, well, momentarily with the PYT. Should have that all set up properly. Won't take a moment to launch. I say a lot of base autographs, but also a few really nice ones, including a red and orange. As far as color goes, and we did get, it's a lot of base, but we did get 2 extras, so 22. Okay, again, needless to say, all of this will be top-loaded for shipping, of course. But let's just get to the hits real fast. They're sleeved up right now. Best Rays prospect, Tier 3. Not bad. Especially if it's the best Rays, that's good. Walker Jenkins, Meteoric Rise. I'm assuming that's a rarer one. And let's do the numbered. And then we'll get to the autographs. All right, out of 499, we have Bo Davidson, Walker Buehler, Yamamoto, Roman Anthony, John Gill, Corbin Burns. Out of 250, we got Royce Lewis, Manny Machado, and Libertz Ponte. Out of 299, a little out of order, we got Taylor Serrano and John Gill. Out of 150, we got Mick Abel, Henny Fenelon. Out of 125, Christian Aguiles, Junior Caminero. Out of 99, Salvi Perez and Cody Bellinger. Out of 75, Bo Davidson. And out of 50, Christopher Acosta. Out of 50 for the Brew Crew. All right, autographs. Looks like we got 10 base, so 10 base and 10 numbered. For the base, we have Robert Hipwell for the Giants, Jacob Wright for the Dodgers, Christopher Serrero for the Mets, Henry Baez for the Padres, Juan Thomas for the Cubs, Cade Smith for the Yankees, Alessandro De La Cruz for the Rockies, Juan Cabada for the Cubs, Blake Walters for the Royals, and Marco Dinges for the Brew Crew. Out of 499 refractor autographs, we got Alorki Rodriguez for the Rangers, Kale Fountain for the Padres, Corey Cousin for the Royals, and Yaro Padilla for the Cardinals. Out of 299, we got RJ Shrek for the Blue Jays. Out of 150, 3 different varieties out of 150. You got the blue Blue Ray Wave here for Alessander De La Cruz, Rockies. Christopher Acosta for the Brew Crew, and Jose Anderson for the Brew Crew. Acosta was the choice, and Jose Anderson true blue. Yellow to 75, nice color match for Will Taylor. Orange to 25, I believe Orange Wave here for Kyle Karras for the Rockies. And our red shimmer here, Maikel Corrick for the Rays, going out to Justin, 3 of 5. All right, obviously we have a bunch of red rookies, a couple other inserts. I believe that I saw international signings as potentially being a short print, but I don't think that's a short print. I think that's just a base card. I'm not going to have all the recap though, but all right, I'm going to sign off and be back momentarily, very quickly, with PYT number 1. Thanks, guys. We're going to drop another random team later today. Same price.